Extract from Captain Stormfield's Visit to Heaven by Mark Twain, 1909. Chapter 2, Part 4. Just then it burst out, boom, 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 like a million thunderstorms in one, and made the whole heavens rock. Then there was a sudden and awful glare of light all about us, and in that very instant every one of the millions of seats was occupied, and as far as you could see in both directions was just a solid pack of people, and the place was all splendidly lit up. It was enough to take a body's breath away. Sandy says, "That is the way we do it here. No time fooled away. Nobody straggling in after the curtain's up. Wishing is quicker work than traveling. A quarter of a second ago, these folks were millions of miles from here. When they heard the last signal, all they had to do was to wish, and here they are." The prodigious choir struck up. "We long to hear thy voice, to see thee face to face." It was noble music, but the uneducated chipped in and spoilt it, just as the congregations used to do on earth. The head of the procession began to pass now, and it was a wonderful sight. It swept along, thick and solid, 500,000 angels abreast, and every angel carrying a torch and singing. The whirring thunder of the wings made a body's head ache. You could follow the line of the procession back and slanting upward into the sky, far away in a glittering snaky rope, till it was only a faint streak in the distance. The rush went on and on for a long time, and at last, sure enough, along comes the barkeeper, and then everybody rose, and a cheer went up that made the heavens shake, I tell you. He was all smiles, and had his halo tilted over one ear in a cocky way, and was the most satisfied-looking scene I ever saw. While he marched up the steps of the grandstand, the choir struck up, "The whole wide heaven groans, and waits to hear that voice." There were 4 gorgeous tents standing side by side in the place of honor, on a broad railed platform in the center of the grandstand, with a shining guard of honor round about them. The tents had been shut up all this time. As the barkeeper climbed along up, bowing and smiling to everybody, and at last got to the platform, these tents were jerked up aloft all of a sudden, and we saw 4 noble thrones of gold, all caked with jewels, and in the 2 middle ones sat old white-whiskered men, and in the 2 others a couple of the most glorious and gaudy giants, with platter halos and beautiful armor. All the millions went down on their knees and stared, and looked glad, and burst out into a joyful kind of murmurs. They said, "2 archangels, that is splendid. Who can the others be?" The archangels gave the barkeeper a stiff little military bow, and 2 old men rose. One of them said, "Moses and Esau welcome thee," and then all the 4 vanished, and the thrones were empty. The barkeeper looked a little disappointed, for he was calculating to hug those old people, I judged. But it was the gladdest and proudest multitude you ever saw, because they had seen Moses and Esau. Everybody was saying, "Did you see them?" "I did. Esau's side face was to me, but I saw Moses full in the face, just as plain as I see you this minute." The procession took up the barkeeper and moved on with him again, and the crowd broke up and scattered. As we went along home, Sandy said it was a great success, and the barkeeper would have a right to be proud of it forever. And he said we were in luck, too. Said we might attend receptions for 40,000 years to come, and not have a chance to see a brace of such grand moguls as Moses and Esau. We found afterwards that we had come near seeing another patriarch, and likewise a genuine prophet besides, but at the last moment they sent regrets. Sandy said there would be a monument put up there, where Moses and Esau had stood, with the date and circumstances, and all about the whole business, and travelers would come for thousands of years and gawk at it, and climb over it, and scribble their names on it.